Hello everyone, this is Mustafa Al-Haj, the General Director and the founder of Tuyoor Al-Amal schools. Tuyoor Al-Amal schools are teaching 3,000 Syrian refugee students in Tripoli, Lebanon, in an area called Jabal al-Biddawi and Al-Tabbani. We have 3 sites in our school. These students are distributed in these 3 sites. Like we have been teaching Syrian refugees and supporting them since 2013. We have started with 350 students. Now we have over 3,000 students in 2021 academic school year. All of you know the situation in Lebanon and the horrible situation and the miserable situation of Lebanese and the communities here from Syrian refugees and Palestinian community. As you know, after coronavirus, which hit this pandemic, which hit the whole over the world and the globe, like the situation changed in all over the world. In Lebanon, the situation was harder than any other country because of currency collapse, where it lost 100% of its value, which it reflected in our work here in the school. The teachers who were getting $400 per month, now they are getting $40 per month. It's like a huge gap between like 400 to 400. So the teachers' situation, we can consider them now, they are working as a volunteers. They are serving students in this hard situation. And the students themselves who are working online because of the pandemic or because of the lockdown, which started from last January in Lebanon, and which will end very soon for the schools, and the schools will reopen. Like the students here in our schools, the majority of them have troubles that they don't have smartphones, they don't have internet facilities. I'm visiting my community, the Syrian refugees. Most of them are living in basements, and it's not healthy for a human living. So although this hard situation, many people are going to their neighbors to use their Wi-Fi, to use their smartphones, to use internet. So with the support of their teacher, these 3,000 students are having a valuable education, and we are hoping to improve their situation. No doubt, like with supporting their teacher and offering the support to the teachers, that will be reflected to the students and their situation. We are hoping with the support of Ilyas Muhammad, Yannick Castine, and support of For the Unseen and all of our partners and the people who are helping. Like we are hoping to offer good salaries for the teachers and improving their situation, who are working in all of their power to make their students or to improve their students' situation. We can just compare the students during my experience with the education here. The students who are outside of the schools, most of them are we consider now they are working or walking in a wrong path, while the students in our schools are in a good place, because education is the soul of the society, where we can change and we can make revolution for the humanity in general. We are hoping to teach all of these children here in the area, so that we make sure that we are comfortable with all what we are doing, because if we can when we see the students who are selling baskets and tissues in the street, and they are risking themselves to help their parents who are still young, less than 10 years, which is very dangerous. You can consider this child as your son, and this child is like one who needs, or who the huge risks that it may happen to this child who are in the street. I will move to talk about more about the situation of the students like with talking with some students who came today to visit us in the school. Then I will move to talk about the situation of the Syrian refugees families who are living in very, very miserable condition. As I mentioned, most of them are living in a basement. So we are hoping with your support, with the donation to Ilyas Muhammad campaign, we can help these students to and their teacher. We can help the community to offer them basic food during Ramadan. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. To be honest, if it was not for my staff and the teachers, I would not be able to teach these students, because they are not only working as a volunteers, but they are doing their very best to invent new methods in education. For example, although our humble possibilities in the schools, yet we are using, for example, online education in the best way. We are teaching Arabic, English, mathematics, physics, chemistry, and the main subjects. We are using WhatsApp groups. We are using Zoom. We are using YouTube and all of these things in order to help the students to receive the idea of it. Thank you, Mr. Fawaz. Shukran. Hi, Ms. Fuda. Assalamu alaikum. This is Ms. Fuda. She's giving a mathematics lesson for grade 7. She's making or filming the lesson, and she will send it in WhatsApp group so the students will have it. Hopefully the students will be in their tables again. Many thanks to the teachers who are doing their very best. Thank you, Ms. Fuda. Assalamu alaikum. As you see here, Ms. Hala, she has been teaching in Tuyoor Al-Amal schools for many years. Since 2014, she's teaching first grade English. Assalamu alaikum. Hi, Kifik. Ms. Iman, she has been teaching in Tuyoor Al-Amal schools for many years. She's teaching the first grade, all the subjects. As I mentioned before, we are using Lebanese English curriculum to teach the students. She's teaching now mathematics to send all of what you see to the students, and the students should follow her in WhatsApp. Thank you, Ms. Iman. Thank you. Thank you. Assalamu alaikum. Ms. Layal, she's teaching the first grade and second and third. She's teaching Arabic. She's one of the best teachers in the school. She has been teaching for many years in Tuyoor Al-Amal schools. Now she's teaching Arabic for her students. As you see, although the room is empty without students, but I think she feels their souls are here. I mentioned that many students they don't have smartphones, and many students like in the same family they have only smartphones, while they have more than 5 children in the same school, and they need to use the smartphone to the calls and to the school. Thank you. Shukran. Because of the war in Syria, hundreds of thousands of Syrian refugees, children deprived from their childhood, deprived from their right in education. You can imagine, like in Lebanon, there are over 400,000 Syrian refugee students who need education. Only as UNHCR announced that nearly 200,000 students get their education every year, while there are the same number of 200,000 are outside of the school doors. It's their right. These children, our children have dreams and have the future for them. We, as teachers, hoping to achieve their dreams, we are working so hard, as I show you in the videos, how the teachers are working so hard in order to take care of these children who I already come to visit them, or they came to visit us here in the school. I will ask them some questions about their dreams, what they want to be. You can check yourself about their simple dreams, that these dreams, which it's right for each child in the world. Hi. Hi. How are you?
I am fine, thank you.
Ramadan Kareem. Thank you. We miss you here. Thank you. I'm here to ask you about your future, about what you want to be in the future, about your situation, about your dreams, about your hope. I am sure all of you like dreams to be something in the future. Well, I would like to ask one of you about your dreams. Let's choose Nada. Stand up, Nada. Nada, what do you want to be in the future?
I want to be a doctor.
Wow. You, Bayan, what do you want to be?
I want to be in English a teacher.
An English teacher, wow.
I want to be a doctor.
A doctor, what do you
I
want?
want to be a policeman.
A policeman,
I
wow.
want to be a doctor.
A doctor also.
I want to be a doctor.
A doctor.
I want to be in the future a dentist.
A dentist, wow. Great. You can fix my teeth, right? You, Maysoon.
I want to be in the future an architect.
An architect. Wow, great hopes and great dream. As you see, like these children, each one of them have a dream. And our job here in the school is to help them to achieve their dreams, inshallah. With your support, with the support of Ilyas Muhammad, who has been helping the school, we can achieve these students' dreams, and we can help them to be in the right path instead of just going to the street to sell baskets and tissues, etc. Also, this video is for all of my friends who listen to my message. These children need you. These children have the right to be as the whole world children, to play, to have fun, to be in the schools, to achieve their dreams. We all hope to achieve their dreams with the support of their teachers, who have been working day and night to keep the school doors open, although the current situation in Lebanon after Beirut explosion, after the currency collapse, after the coronavirus and the pandemic which hit the world. Here is Miss Yamama. She's English teacher. She joined the school recently, and we are happy to have her between us as a teacher.
Thank you, Mr. Mustafa. Thanks a lot. I'm really happy to be one of the teachers in this beautiful team in Tuyoor Al-Amal school. I'm really glad and I'm really happy that you accepted us to be one of your team, Mr. Mustafa.
Thank you, Ms. Yamama. Can I ask you, what's your problems in the school as a teacher? Like you have been teaching starting from last September so far, like more than 7 months. And what's the trouble that you meet here in the school?
When we came to school, we started teaching. Normally, when we started online teaching, we had to make a really big effort. All the teachers at school, we have been making really big efforts to help the students as much as we can, because everything that students now that they have been going through is unfair. They have the right to be educated, like all the students and the children in the world. They have the right to education, and thanks to you and to the school and to all our team, we are trying our best. But the real problem is like we are like volunteering. Before we used to have a salary like almost $400. Today our salary is almost $40 according to the currency collapse in Lebanon. And it's almost like we're volunteering. We have the transportation fees. We can barely afford actually, like it's $10 per day, and we have to come to school. We have to shoot many videos for the students so they can keep their path by studying all the time. We cannot leave them halfway through their dreams, their education. They have to continue. So we have to help them. And this is our problem, that we can barely have we don't even have our basic needs. At least we need our basic needs as teachers who are living currently in Lebanon. And during this situation, like all teachers, of course, need help, at least to take good salaries, at least.
Of course.
And that's it, actually.
Thank
and we are trying to help the students.
Thank you. As you listen to Ms. Yamama, all of the teachers are enthusiastic to learn to teach these students because they deserve, and these sacrifice from them is appreciated. So I hope that my voice reach to all of my friends so that we can help the teachers and the students to achieve all of their dreams. For example, if these students, you will see that all of them or most of them, they don't have smartphones. Either they live in a basement, they live in very bad conditions, although they are they have dreams, and they are working so hard to achieve their dreams. And I know them one by one, that they are my students, and I am like, inshallah, sacrificing myself to help them till the end, till they achieve their dream. Thank you so much. Thank you, Yanika Stein. Thank you, Elias Muhammad, for your support, for the campaign you have set to help the schools. These children now, they told me that they have a message to say and to tell the world. So I want you to listen to them carefully. I will start with, let's say, Nada. She was sitting the first one. Nada, what would you like to say to the whole world? What's your message?
Is being a refugee an insult? Being a refugee wasn't our choice, or wasn't our choice. We are not beggars, we are not backward members of a Stone Age culture.
Thank you.
All I want is to be respected and study. Many of us, children, we were staying home, no education, but thanks to this school, to all of us, Birds of Hope School. The chairman, Mr. Mustafa, who is like a father to all of us and his team, they believed in us, in our strengths, and encouraged us. They helped us to proceed our education even in these hard days. With the currency collapse in Lebanon, lack of money, but they are still continuing to teach us. Thank you, Birds of Hope School, for believing in us when no one did.
Thank you.
I'm Misan Al-Khalid. Is it okay to be discriminated? Is it okay to be humiliated? Is it okay to be marginalized, hostilized, just because I am a refugee?
Thank you.
I'm Ahmed Sakun, a child, yes, a child who has the same rights as any child in the world. The difference, I was forced to flee my country to survive.
He forced his country to survive. We hope to go back soon, inshallah, all of us. Thank you, Ahmed.
Thank you.
I hope your message will reach to the whole world. Yes. Now, Maysoon, would you like to say a message? Would you like to come? Yes, come.
Maybe we have different cultures. Maybe we have different style of living. Maybe, but we all share one thing. We are all human beings. I don't want to be deprived from living my childhood. I don't want to be deprived from education. I don't want to be bullied, harassed just because I'm a refugee.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. Brothers and sisters around the world, have you ever thought about fasting the whole day, and when it comes the end of the day, you don't have food for you and your family? This is the situation of many Syrian refugees communities here in the area where I'm living in Tripoli, Lebanon. Here, Al-Hajj Abu Ahmed, with his nephews and nieces and his grandsons and daughters. Like yesterday, we had one of his family, like she has a daughter who lost her husband because of the coronavirus. And alhamdulillah, with the support of Sister Anjum Anwar, we could help her. And I have also brother Sheikh Ahmed Audi, who's guiding me to these situation families. I'm here with these families, with these children who are outside of the school doors, who need your support. Also, these families, brother Al-Hajj Abu Ahmed and his family, you can imagine that they told me today they don't have food to eat in the end of the day or by the Azan al-Maghrib. With the generous donors from Sister Anjum Anwar, Jazakallah anna kulla khair, and her mother, we could reach some donations to Al-Hajj Abu Ahmed. We will also visit his house and see about his situation, how his situation is. And also we have so many neighbors who need support and help, who's looking to us now as asking if we can help them. With your support, inshallah, we can reach to many families. Now we will move to Sheikh Al-Hajj Abu Ahmed house, and we will see his situation with his family. Jazakumullah anna kulla khair. Wassalamu alaikum. Now I am with Hajj Abu Ahmed. Hajj Abu Ahmed lives with his family in a miserable conditions. You can see that the house without windows. Can you imagine that the situation of the hot summer which is coming? Also, he told me about his situation in winter while the rain was coming to his children. And this house is like nearly $100 he pay as a rent to the house owner in order to support and help his family. Hajj Abu Ahmed, can you tell me فيك تقول لي شو مشاكلك يا حاج
هنا؟ والله أنا إيدي اليمين رايحة مفصلها.
حسبنا الله.
عندي إعاقة يعني.
He's disabled with his hand.
حادث، نعم حادث.
With an accident in the war.
ما بحسن بكون بأي عمل والله.
He cannot work. As you see, he's taking care of small young children, and he's fasting, and he's praying all of brothers and sisters in all over the world. This message to brother Ilyas Muhammad and to his friends in Singapore, to the charitable people who hear my voice and my call. Only $30 can help one family to have basic needs during Ramadan. $100 help more than 3 families during the whole day of Ramadan. Make it as a gift, as a sadaqah, inshallah, and help Hajj Abu Ahmed and the families in the neighborhood, because all of them, they came and asked me for help and support. And you can imagine that if we, inshallah, will help Hajj Abu Ahmed while the rest without help, it will be as not good for us even. So Jazakumullah anna kulla khair, Jazakallahu khairan, Sister Anjum Anwar and your mother and all of the generous donors. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.